As spectacular as every level is in Astro Bot, I'm simply blown away at how its crowning jewel is a water level of all things. A subgenre of level that the platforming genre has never treated all that kindly, especially in the 3D space. So what makes Bubbling Under the crown jewel on this illustrious gemstone necklace? Well, it's a bit of bias, a dash of confidence, and a whole lot of art design. I'm not one to praise a game for its graphics, because I think the unhealthy obsession fans have with digital perfection is a large contributor to games' budget, which in turn leads to longer dev cycles and fewer risks taken, but mother of god, this level is eye-wateringly gorgeous. The crystalline sheen on the water's surface looks like distilled purity. It gradually transitions into a gloomy and haunted seafloor, with a sunken pirate ship and a cave hiding a monster eel inside. It would shock no one if I claimed this was a direct homage to Jolly Roger Bay from Super Mario 64, if it was rendered in pristine condition and had a deluxe colour palette, making it a true realization of what such a level could look like with a modern remake, but we can only fantasize about such a prospect. So aside from spectacular visual design, what else benefits this level? Well, the main thing that makes it stand out so much is that it's exclusively the only non-linear level in the entire game. See, while Astro Bot is an amazing platformer, it's more like Crash Bandicoot 4 than Super Mario Odyssey, in the sense that Astro Bot dazzles you by taking you along a set path with ceaseless wonders hurtling by you every few seconds. It's a nostalgic train ride through an inventive and varied world. It's still wonderful, but it's a wholly linear experience. Whilst what makes Super Mario Odyssey my second favourite game of all time is how it's able to achieve the exact same effect in a non-linear environment. I'm a sucker for open world exploration, so that sense of discovery is heightened by the fact that there's no linear path for me to follow to find every moon. Bubbling Under is the only Astro Bot level that employs this design technique, and it does it so fabulously. It creates a miniature environment that condenses all the best parts of the game into one large room with secrets and beautiful artistry. It's also a stroke of genius to have the one non-linear level be a water level, because of water's unique benefit to an open area. In most levels, you're stuck exploring a flat plane, because unfortunately there have to be platforms for a platformer to work. This limits design to only being on the ground. While this can lead to excellent vertical-based challenges, it does inherently limit the amount of space you can explore in a certain level. However, you can explore as high as you want in a water level because you can swim there. While creating satisfying challenges in a 3D water level space is exceptionally difficult, the trade-off is more exploration and space to pack secrets into. The allure of being under the sea is that it's essentially an alien world down there, which games like Subnautica have expertly capitalized on. Why this level is my favorite above all the others is the tantalizing potential it presents for the future of the Astro Bot franchise. So far, each installment in the series has been widely different from the previous, and with that widespread acclaim it's achieved, you can bet Astro Bot will be back, possibly as a PS6 launch title. While the formula presented in the latest game is so wildly inventive and creative that I'm sure it could fuel numerous sequels, each with a fresh coat of paint, power-ups and cameos, what makes its main contemporary Mario the king of the flagpole is how it's constantly reinventing itself with every game. So while Team Asobi could easily make another linear platformer with varied level design, if they truly want to make the series shine, they can't linger on one formula for too long. This could lead to the next Astro Bot game being a hub-based 3D platformer with levels choked full of secrets, and Bubbling Under provides a perfect template for such a game. The other greatest strength of Astro Bot is that it's a crossover game in a way that no other crossover game is. PlayStation All-Stars reeked of being a lesser Smash Bros, and there aren't many other genres that would work well as a crossover, but a 3D platformer-themed crossover has proven to be a massive success. So what if the next Astro Bot game was made up entirely of themed levels, like the final level of each galaxy in the current game? My biggest critique of those levels was how I wanted to explore these chibi versions of iconic worlds. By combining the two best levels presented within the game, Astro Bot could evolve into a true rival to Mario's crown. Team Asobi clearly has the talent necessary to create open-ended levels, as shown with Bubbling Under, so it seems like a natural evolution for them to transition into a new style of 3D platformer. They've already proven themselves experts at linear level design, and in a genre fueled by creativity, they'll need to constantly evolve in order to maintain the same level of quality. But who knows, maybe I just have nostalgia for LEGO Dimensions, and I salivate at the thought of a Sony-inspired successor, and some Astro Bot-inspired worlds would be the closest thing we ever get to a new Sly Cooper and Jak and Daxter game. I'll be back in 2 days. In the meantime, here's a video about why Horizon Zero Dawn presents AI as a truly terrifying concept.